All you have to do is to study, go to academy, go to your room, and do your homework. What pops out? What pops up to your mind when you hear what I just said? Some, some may think that that's what students should do. Others may not think so. You will be wondering the meaning of what I just said on the beginning of the speech. What I just said was what Korean students get to do by some adults. Because of my behavior, I've been forced by adults to adjust how I should behave. And at that time, I always thought that the thought thought that the definition between by adults and students are different. Why is the definition by students and adults are different? Because of the age difference? Perhaps that will be the closest answer for my curiosity. The time when our parents live and my peers live are different. Also, the way how they live and how we live are different. At that time, when my parents lived, there were more strict rules. Let me tell you some examples. When my parents went to school, there were some strict rules such as girls have to cut their hair 3 centimeters below their ears, boys have to cut their hair really short, they cannot do the dyeing, or get a perm. Some of the rules are valid now too, but most of the strict rules have disappeared. Some adults cannot understand why the rules have disappeared and force students to follow the same rules that they were forced by the elders. This will be the reasons why the difference caused between students and adults. What is the definition of students to adults? The definition for them are the students only go to school, go to academy, do their homework, and go to good university and get into a good company that gives you a lot of money. Preparing for this speech, I couldn't understand the adult's definition exactly. Actually, I think none of the thoughts are right. Before saying why I disagree about them, I will tell you one story about my friends who had to give up her dream because of the adults. She wanted to be a dancer, but her parents disagreed about her going to a art high school and dancing academy. Her parents forced her to go to academy and do studying. As a result, she had to give up her dream. I was wondered that why students only have to go to school, go to academy, and do studying. I don't mean that by going to academy or doing studying is really bad, but I just want to say that going to academy and studying all day long diminish the opportunity for raising their dream. If they go academies and do studies all day long, when the students have time to think about their dream isn't going to a good college and what their parents want and going to a company that you're not interested at all. Then what is the definition of students by students? Talking with my friends, most of them said being themselves. It means finding their dream by their own strength, not being forced to do something they don't want to do. Maybe students need some help finding their dream or a way to go better life. But it doesn't mean always doing what others want. When I was preparing this talk, I thought that there are a lot of difference between adults and students. I couldn't just agree with the adults' thoughts because, and by solving my curiosity, I thought of one solution. It may not satisfy all the people, but it could make the best definition for the word student. A student is not only someone who studies mindless without thought of their dream, but a person who has freedom and time to dream about the future that awaits them. I hope that the future is indeed bright for all of us students. Thank you.